friends, welcome to Gentle and Intentional Yoga for Kids. I've got a great class planned for you today, and all you need is yourself. Another fun activity that you can do if you want is you can make a paper boat, because we're going to use it at the end of class. Now, I wrote on my paper boat, I wrote the word grateful, because I am so thankful for so many things. And if there's anything that inspires you or that you love, I want you to write that down on a piece of paper or on your paper boat. And maybe you even draw a picture. Maybe you want to draw a picture of your family or someone in your family. Maybe you want to draw a picture of your favorite place, some place you've been to that you love, or some place that you really want to go. Maybe you draw a picture of your favorite animal. Anything that inspires you. Maybe you love to swim and you want to draw a picture of yourself swimming. Whatever you want to do. Anything that makes you feel really happy and good. I want you to write that down or draw a picture on a piece of paper or on your paper boat. And we're going to take our paper boat and we're just going to place it at the front of our mat. And we're just going to think about where we're traveling today. So use your boat to use your mind to keep focused and concentrated on something that you love. So it's just something to think about. But for now, we're going to get started. So get down on the ground, get nice and comfortable, and we're just going to breathe. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in and a big breath out. Great job. Now I just want you to notice what's going on around you. Gaze around. Notice any colors. Notice any sounds. Maybe notice any distinct smells. What's the environment like where you are? What's the temperature like? What do things feel like? And just notice. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in. And out. One more time. Fill your whole body up with breath. Get really, really big. And then let it all go and relax. Awesome job. Okay. Let's take the soles of our feet together. That's the bottom of your feet. Bring them to touch in front of you. And we're just going to bounce our knees up and down. And we're just going to flip and fly like a butterfly in the sky. So I'm going to travel from flower to flower. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go land on this daisy. And then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to land on a sunflower. Do you know the names of any flowers? Can you think of any? What color is the flower you're landing on? How big is it? I'm going to go over here now, and I'm going to land on a rose. Awesome. And we're going to stop flying like a butterfly, and we're going to cross our legs again, sitting up nice and tall. Take your hands alongside the body, so one on one side of the body, one on the other. And then we're going to take one hand, maybe the hand that you draw or color with, and we're going to take our eyes and look down at our hand. Pick a hand, any hand. And then with our eyes, we're going to follow our hand as we paint a big and beautiful rainbow all the way up and around us. And then we're going to take our hand and we're going to place it on the ground on the opposite side of our body. Maybe it doesn't make it to the ground, and you just take it to your leg, and you gaze down. Whatever works for you, my friends. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. And then we're going to follow our hands all the way up again and paint a big and beautiful rainbow. Awesome job. Let's do that on the other arm, the other hand. So whichever hand you didn't do last time, go ahead and look down at that hand. And then we're going to paint a big and beautiful rainbow. And you can just follow your hand with your eyes all the way up and down. And then your hand either comes to the floor next to you, or you just rest it on your leg. And we'll just take a few moments here. Big breath in, big breath out. And then we're going to follow our hand and paint that big and beautiful rainbow all the way up and over. Nice job. Alright, we're going to make our way into tabletop pose now. So come all the way into tabletop. That's with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Curl your toes under. And we're going to try and find a really flat back. Open your hands really, really wide, like two Thanksgiving turkeys. Two big hands, thumbs open. And we're going to try and make our back as flat as it can go. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Awesome. All right, now we're going to be a long, slinky snake in the forest. So take your hands a little bit forward and drop your hips all the way to the earth. Curl those toes back underneath you, so let them lay flat. And then we're just going to be a snake in the sun, so you can look up. And we're just going to hang out like a long snake, hanging out in the sun. Alright, so our snake is going to go slither away, and guess who can come out to play now? A little field mouse. So we're going to become a little field mouse, and we're going to tuck ourselves up into a little teeny tight ball. And maybe we're going to snack on some forest food. And we're just going to snack and be a little mouse. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Uh-oh. Our snake came out to play again. So we're going to be a really big snake. Reach those arms forward. Drop your hips to the earth and lift your chest high towards the sky. Big breath in and out. Okay, the snake's going to go away now, so our field mouse can come out and have a snack. Let's be a little field mouse and eat our little snack. Maybe you want to be a chipmunk this time, and we can be a chipmunk and nibble on a nut. Or maybe we're a squirrel. What kind of noise do they make when they eat? Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. And we're going to come all the way back into tabletop pose. Curl those toes underneath you. Open those fingers really, really wide. And get nice, strong arms and legs. Do you have a favorite animal? Alright, we're going to be our favorite animal. And we are going to walk on our arms and legs like an animal. Okay, lift your hips high. And we're going to stand on our hind legs. And we're going to walk around like our favorite animal. I'm a bear, and I'm just going to walk back and forth, but you can walk all over the place. What noise does your animal make? Maybe you're a lion and you want to let out a nice big roar. All right, let's walk all the way back to the front of our mat. So walk those feet all the way up towards your hands. Bend your knees wide and then reach your arms up, look up. Big breath in. And then relax. Beautiful job, you guys. Okay, let's take our feet really wide. Take your feet as wide as they will go. And then you take your arms out like a T. And we're going to be a big and beautiful and bright star. So become a star. Take up as much space as you can. And shine your light really bright. Are you shining your light really, really bright? Good job. Be a star. Let's hold for one big breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome job, you guys. Release your hands to the sides of your body and take your feet just a little bit closer. So just a little bit closer in. You can bend those knees. Take a nice breath in and root through your feet. So grow roots into the earth. And we're going to feel nice and strong on those legs. And then reach your arms up nice and high and become a tree. What tree do you want to be? Maybe you're a pine tree, maybe you're a maple tree, maybe you're an oak. I'm going to be a palm tree. And I feel nice and strong and I'm reaching high towards the sun. But a wind just came. Oh, and there's another wind and another wind. And I'm going to be swaying in the breeze. So we're just going to be trees swaying. Are you in the forest? Are you by the beach? I'm going to be by the beach. Are you in a jungle? Where are you as a tree? So let's release and relax our arms down. Root down through your feet. And we're going to do a really fun exercise called washing machine. You're going to take your arms and let them hang really loose. And then we're going to swing from side to side. Side to side. And you can let your arms get nice and heavy. You can gently let your hands sort of pat those hips a little bit as you twist. And we're just going to twist. And let those arms get goofy. We can get a little silly here if you want. We're just going to do this a few more times with our breath. Great job, you guys. And relax. Let's reach our arms up to the sky one more time. And then touch your toes. Reach down and touch your toes. If you can. Let your head be nice and heavy. Give it a little shake. And then we're going to bend the knees. Reach the arms up and come all the way back up. Look up at the sky and take the hands down. Great job, you guys. Let's come all the way back down to the floor. So I'm making my way all the way down to sit down, and I'm gonna grab my paper boat. So let's take a moment to take a look at what we wrote down or what we drew on our paper boat. What do you love? What inspires you? Again, I wrote down grateful because I am so thankful to be here with you today. And we're going to think about this just for another moment. So take a deep breath in and think about your inspiration. Think about what you love. Big breath in and a big breath out. Are you ready to go on a journey? Let's lie down on our back. I'm going to lie all the way down on my back, and I'm going to take my boat and I'm going to place it right on top of my belly button. And I'm going to get nice and comfortable on my back. You can do whatever you want with your legs or your arms. It's totally up to you. I'm going to let my feet flap open. I'm going to let my eyes close too. You can keep them open and gaze at whatever's above you. Maybe it's the sky. Maybe you notice some really beautiful clouds. And as you inhale, you're going to let the belly fill up with breath, and your boat is going to go on some waves as your belly rises and falls with breath. It's going to go on a little journey across a big lake or an ocean or a river. And it's just going to rise up and down with your breath. If you want, you can close your eyes. And let's use our imagination. Where do you want to travel to? Where is your boat headed today? Is it going somewhere in this state, in Ohio, or wherever you are? Are you going somewhere in your neighborhood? Maybe you're going somewhere really, really far away. Maybe somewhere you've been before. Maybe somewhere you've never, ever been. Where's your boat headed to? And then just notice what's going on in your environment. What's the weather like? What colors are you seeing? What sounds are you hearing? What's it smell like? What's the ground feel like? And just let your breath flow, my friends. You can hang out here as long as you want. Thanks for practicing yoga with me today, friends. I had so much fun with you. Maybe I'll see you again soon. Bye.